I have some really awesome goodies for you this week. So I really hope that you enjoy getting inspired today, because it is getting cozy, because we all want to be ready once the cozy season begins, right? Because these good things do take time. I do also want to show off my outfit. It's the first time that I'm wearing it. This year was a slightly cooler morning, so some of you may know this from last year when I made this. Actually, I didn't make the dress. I'm not gonna lie. Catherine actually sewed this for me. So this is the slip dress by Paper Cut patterns, made with our royal micro satin, and then I knitted this top with the Lana Grossa Silk Pura, and it is always a hit, this one. And I have to say, I get most wear out of this top because it's great with jeans, great over tank tops, great over so many things. If you've been visiting shop, you've probably seen me wearing this a lot, and I do wear it a lot. It is one of my favorite things. Just wanted to point that out. So today, I'm super excited to announce that the new Poppy is here, and that is why I decided to start kicking off the cozier things. We're still in transition season, but there's some awesome things in there. So number one, obviously a lot of amazing patterns. So this one in the new, I think they've been doing this for the last 2 or 3 issues, where it's like now called Poppy Meets Pomme. So it has kids patterns and a couple of adult patterns in there as well in this entire issue. So it comes with the centerfold, with the pattern that you can trace. Do not be scared of this. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, there's so many lines, but it will tell you, for example, that you're tracing the blue thing with the blue line, and then I feel like your eyes kind of zoom in on that once you know which line you are tracing. I think it's really amazing, and there's some really good stuff in there, and I just wanted to show a couple of these things off. Number one, I mean, everybody that has a little one, please make this outfit. Like, I don't have any little ones like this to sew for, but I absolutely adore this outfit. So it's like this little bubble romper that's made with double gauze. Remember, double gauze is still on sale until the end of August. 20% of all double gauze. So we don't have this exact double gauze, but there's so many other good ones. And look at this. This little one is wearing this vest made out of the new wool fleece, which I will introduce to you in a moment, because it is pretty awesome and everybody's gonna need some of that. Next one I wanted to show off is this backpack. There's this backpack pattern in there, and all of them are made with the Sherpa and Teddy fabrics. This one, not sure that I don't love the combination of the blouse with the vest, but I love the vest. The vest with a different blouse, the vest with a tighter fitting shirt, like, would be more my aesthetic, but I just love the vest because I love wearing vests and layering. And this is also a fabric that I will be showing you in a moment. Then this one shows this fabric off really nice. Double gauze, and this double gauze is also double-sided, so this is the same double gauze, just used 2 sides. Then look at that, they used the little double gauze on this dress, and again the vest with a Sherpa. So cute. I don't think we have the flowers, but we do have the hearts. We still have the hearts from last year, and there's still more coming, so do not be discouraged. Not everything is here yet. Then this top with the ruffle on the side, it's like a mini, like, mock turtleneck. Really cool, with a lot of ruffle details. And of course this one, again, this is a fabric that I'll be showing off in a second. And this whole outfit, so backpack, and then this Sherpa sweater, and the pants in corduroy. Gotta love a good corduroy pant. And then this outfit, I think, is a great back to school outfit. I think there's a better picture right here. Yeah, it's a top and legging, like a flared legging pant. That's what the pieces look like. It's like there's different neckline options for this one, and then a basic flared legging. How cute is that? All of those in there. I think there was another thing I wanted to show you. Now I can't find it. Oh well, there's like this, there's the dress. I really, really like the dress. Yes, this dress. I love this dress with the kind of not fully side, but front side slit. And then again, that vest, the vest out of the wool fleece. And this is just the little drawing of this dress. I think we're all gonna need this. Like, this is perfect for layering, isn't it? It's like, I love this. Absolutely love this. Love that it's leopard. We're gonna have lots of leopard coming too. So now into the actual fabrics, some of which are in here, but you can obviously use others from our stock as well. So number one, we have that double gauze that I told you about. And look at that. It does have two sides. So you can choose to use either of them. How fun is that? Or if you made a dress or a blouse and then you just roll up the sleeve. I love it when they do that. So you can do either of them. So this is the only double gauze that came in this collection for the Poppy magazine. But guess what? This goes straight into the sale section as well, which I'm like, what? New fabric already on sale? Until the end of August. So if there's still some left, 20% off of that. Next up is this beauty. So this is what the sweater vest was made out of. And you know, I can never say no to a good glitter. So this is like a subtle glitter. And this is a boucle. If you look at it, the boucle always has these little curly things. So cute. And then there's little mini sequins in there. And this one is a polyester fabric, which is going to be also really nice and medium warm because it's on the thinner side, which is nice. So this is a knitted fabric, smooth on the other side. Look at this. Look at the stretch. So we have a lot of recovery here. So you could make a skirt, a dress, the vest, a sweater. You can make so many things out of this. And it's so soft. Look at that. Or for our embroiderers and stuffy animal sewers, like how cute would this be as like a little teddy? I think that would be really cute. So there's two colors of this one. And hold on, I'll show you the drape on that as well. So there's the cream color or natural. And then we have this elegant dark blue. And look, can you see the drape on this? Maybe I should have shown it on the lighter one. There's a lot of drape and so much stretch in this. So this is a really nice dark navy blue. Super, super elegant. You could make the vest out of this one as well. Whoops. I need to find a better spot for this. I feel like I'm blocking the other things that I want to show you. Everything is really bulky. That's the thing in winter or fall sewing. Our summer bolts of the viscose challis, like 10 meters of it, going to bolt that's this thick. And now this one is, for example, there's 10 meters on this bolt. Look at the thickness of a 10-meter bolt of Sherpa. So this is like, would usually be 10 bolts of viscose or regular cotton. These ones become super lofty. So that is a good segue into the next fabric. So this is the teddy tweed Sherpa fleece type fabric. And it really is, has a tweed look. So if you look at the back where you can see the knitted texture, so every now and then there's a speckle of color. And then on this side, we have like the high loft pile, and we have a good amount of stretch on this one as well. So you can use it for sweaters. You can use it for those backpacks if you do the interfacing, because it just looks so fun. And again, I'm also thinking would make some really cute stuffies or the back of a quilt or a pillow. And then you could do some embroidery, like knockdown stitch embroidery on this would be so, so fun. And this is also a polyester fleece, so really nice and warm. It is like people have asked me, like, how is it on this side? So this side, not super soft. So can you wear it against the skin? Yes. But for sensitive people, I would make sure that if you're doing, for example, a half zip hoodie like the Alex would be amazing, because generally, I don't know about you, but when I wear my really thick things, I usually have like a long sleeve or like some sort of a thin layer underneath, so it wouldn't touch my skin except for the collar. But the collar has two sides, so I would put either the fabric on the inside of the collar as well, or just something else. But I think out of a sweater like that, none of it would actually touch my skin. So I would be totally fine. I was even thinking, let me get these. This guy here, this the Sam pattern by Jali, which I think is a very unisex cut. Even though you only see guys on there, but it's just a straight cut jacket with a zipper. I think this would be really nice out of this. And again, you have the little collar. I think that would be a really fun one. So this fleece, the tweed Sherpa, we have in 2 colors. Whoop! I'll bring out the other color. The massive bolts. Look at our big bolts. And this is the dark blue again with the same speckles. Ooh, I feel like I can barely reach around this thing. Ooh, look at this. You can see the little speckles on the back. It's so cozy. So cozy. So 2 colors of that. And now, probably my favorite thing out of here, and I really am excited that this year we were able to find some really good wools and wool blend options, because it does get cold here in Canada. So this one, absolutely fantastic. So I will show you, and some of you may have gotten a swatch in your last orders as well. We've started sending those out so that you can get a little feel for this. This is the new wool fleece, and we want to give it a name. You know how sometimes for some really awesome collections, to be able to identify them better and to really capture the feeling of the fabric, we like to name them something. So we've had I think we still actually have it. We have a brushed sweater knit that's called Banff. Then we used to have an aspen fleece. Then we have all sorts of Rocco, our waterproof canvas. I would love to give this collection a name. I haven't come up with anything, so I'm absolutely I'm hoping that you guys can maybe give me some inspiration. So feel free to put some comments in this video of what you would call it. If there's any suggestions by tomorrow, we'll put that in there. But I think we'll have to name it by tomorrow. So we'll see what pops up there, or if we'll come up with anything. So this is 80% virgin wool from merino sheep and 20% polyester. And this is, the merino wool is sourced from mulesing-free farms, so there was no animal cruelty involved in the making and harvesting of this wool, which I think is absolutely awesome. Wonderful European fabric, so you can see how this is really nice and soft. So this is not boiled wool. You know, the boiled wool that we use for the coats, it has more of a wiry texture, and it's really dense and more for outerwear. Whereas this one is really soft and squishy. And look at that stretch. Look at that stretch. So this one, again, some really cozy things can be made out of that. And in the Poppy, just wanted to point that out again, if I can find the Poppy magazine. Right here, the vests. The vest of that little girl and the vest of the lady with the leopard dress. So this right here is made with this wool. And it's so warm. And look, they just used some fold over elastic on the edges. I think that's all you need. And this is so cozy. That's definitely going to keep us warm. Absolutely love this. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. And because these bolts are so big, I just cut some swatches for you. So I'll see if I can hold them up so you can see them in comparison to each other. So we have that light pink that I just held up. This is the rouge, and this is a really hard color to photograph and explain. It's almost like a washed out wine color. It's really beautiful, really nice. Then we have the black, and we have this blue green. I think I called it blue green. Then a dark blue, And so this is the white, and then these ones are very similar. I think this one's called Ecru, and this is a light gray, and this one has more of a brown undertone. I can't remember what we called this one. It's more of a beige color. And so all of these 8 will be available tomorrow. And they're really wide fabrics too. So these are 150 centimeters wide, so you do get a lot of fabric for the width there. And yeah, we all need the cozy things out of that. So that was the fabrics I wanted to introduce. Also, I noticed that the new Lana Grossa shawls, like they call it Tücher and Co, just dropped. So I selected 3 patterns that I think are absolutely amazing. And even though you don't see them online just right now, they will be there by tomorrow. And I am really, really excited for these. So number 1, we have this one, which is the shawl made out of the natural super kid tweed, it's so nice. Like if you have not knitted with the natural super kid tweed, then you definitely want to give this one a try. So the natural super kid tweed is a 60% mohair, 30% silk, 7% cotton, and 3% polyester yarn. I just grabbed 4 of the colors. We do have more than these, but it's a really fine yarn, if you can see that. And then it has like these speckles in there, which does give it the tweed texture. So this shawl, which you could also make all out of 1 color, but I think they combined 5 in there. It's just really beautiful. It's going to be light and fluffy and airy, but still warm because the long mohair is really insulating and really traps the warm air. But this is a really elegant, timeless shawl. So that's the number 1 that will be available online. And if you remember, it will be on special for a week until next week when we introduce some other patterns. Then this one, had to select this one. Look at it. It is so nice. It's like a poncho shawl with a little bit of a fringe. It's a very easy pattern because it's just knit and purl stitches, but I just love the look of that. And it's going to be really great for layering again. So this one is made with 2 yarns held together, the Eco Puno and the Silk Hair, which are both best-selling yarns here. So the Eco Puno, which is a cotton and merino and alpaca blend yarn, and then the Silk Hair, which is the mohair silk yarn. So you could do something like this, and when you mix them, you're going to get a really nice color. So you can either do tone on tone things like this, or this beautiful blue. What else did I bring here? Oh yeah, a really nice forest green. And we have these. I feel like either of these would work well with this. And a beautiful pink. And we have more colors. We have so many colors because these are absolute fan favorites, these yarns. But what you could also do to get kind of a heathered effect, you could mix these 2. So you'll get, it'll brighten this one up and make this a little bit darker. It's going to be a really, really nice combination. Or you could also do something like this. I think these would look nice together. Then, of course, a very classic one that I love to do. And the same with the blue. You could do a blue and a white or a green and a white. These are really easy to mix. But yeah, whichever ones you think is a good combination for you, this is going to be a really nice and cozy one to knit up. And then last but not least, so glad they did a cashmere thing again. So now this one is a cashmere shawl. And look at this. Again, it's like a poncho style shawl that you can wear either on the shoulder or you can pull it up and kind of bunch it up later on. But there's a slit in here so that you can really hold it in place where this gets fed through. So now I know that the pattern says Cashmere 16 Fine, which is a yarn that we don't have in store, but the Cashmere 16 Fine is very similar to the Cashmere Pure, just the Cashmere 16 Fine is a Cashmere Merino blend, and we have the Cashmere Pure blend, meaning this one is 100% cashmere, and we have a lot of really, really beautiful colors in this. So there's these, which are the more the natural based tones, and then we have some other beautiful colors with a bit of a color pop in there. And this is also going to be listed for tomorrow. Sometimes you can also substitute these. So this will be listed with the cashmere fine, but as I'm touching it, I'm like, hey, you could make this with the llama as well. So if you're interested in maybe making it with the llama or another yarn, you're definitely welcome to send us an email and saying like, hey, I really like that pattern. I don't want to make it with the cashmere. I'd love to make it with the llama. Can you calculate how much I need for that? And we can absolutely do that for you. But this one will be listed with the cashmere, which I think is absolutely amazing, because who does not want a nice cashmere shawl like that? Again, very timeless pattern. So I think that is, I think I didn't forget anything. I don't think so. So many exciting things, and so many more exciting things to come. Like you can't, like we just got another wonderful delivery of things. So stay tuned, get inspired by this week, and then I will have more for you next week when you tune back in. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Happy sewing and knitting.